We're live, guys.
Oh, hey, welcome back. What's up, fuckers?
3 dudes on a couch.
You just like set it on your lap. You can just rest your hand.
Oh,
on
this
your
is-
lap, holding it like this.
This is
yeah?
nice.
Is that what you want to say on the casting couch first thing? Huh?
Yeah.
Hold it on your lap?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Welcome to the casting couch, everyone.
Yeah, this is prime like gullet.
No, wait, we can't say
Angle?
that. We can't say that. That's copyrighted.
Well, if we say it, it's fine. But if we can't like print it out,
Or not actually
promote
I
it.
think it's copyrighted if we all fuck pickle.
Yeah, that's definitely coined. They
Yeah.
copyrighted that back when I was
A young lad.
a
That's
whore.
fair.
Whoa.
This is
Pick-
when you were a cheap
Pickles
whore in New Jersey.
podcast.
a hole's a hole. That's what I heard. I was just listening to your mom's house. Oh, hey.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
Like about Fratelli's, it's just a beehive pretty much. Everyone working here, just walking around, working.
Yeah, that poor guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. No, he's gonna be upset if I say.
That poor guy.
Yeah, he ran out of toilet paper.
Dude, it happens.
Damn.
Dude, it's,
Has that happened to you before?
oh my God, it happens to me all the time, dude.
What do? You use a sock?
I call the nearest person that I know.
That's what he tried to do. He was yelling, Leo.
It didn't work.
It did not work.
He just walked in there with poop butt. Figured out his life.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
just
he
walk
found
around
out
with
before
some
he got
shit
going.
ass.
You know what I mean?
Maybe he bidetted in the sink.
Maybe that he was getting ready for the next guy. There was just enough for him to,
Let's not talk about poop, guys. Let's
know.
talk
I
about
forgot
something
you're
great.
sensitive with that because you've been around too much of it, Mr. Plumber.
That's gross. Yeah,
Not a fan of poop.
understood.
I don't think anyone really is.
Nope, that's a lie.
Do you guys watch that
There's
show?
some
Your
people
Mom's
that are
House?
big fans of poop.
Really?
Your mom's house.
Ben Sweet Mason.
What?
The show, Your Mom's House. You guys watch that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I fucking love it. This new episode was hilarious.
Oh man,
I can't praise him enough.
the poop fetish people. We're done talking about
Yeah,
this.
that's what
We're
I
done.
thought.
Yeah, we're
I was
done.
trying to
We're done.
change the
Keep on-
topic.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
When do you have comedy night tomorrow night?
it's tonight.
No, do we have it tomorrow night? Is it just Wednesdays?
It's Fridays sometimes.
Fridays?
Yes.
I want to return that favor. My girl just sent me some stuff from Cali.
Oh, hey.
Not the dick in the dirt, man.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's my
Fuck
favorite
yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Dick in the dirt.
Yeah, dude. That 100. He's a great salesperson. That guy.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
how he just.
He said that, and I was like, I want my dick in the dirt.
What?
Why isn't my dick in the dirt right now? You know what I mean? If there's anything that I could be right now is
I'll tell
with
you
my
what.
dick in the dirt.
He got my inner goblin worked up. Like I feel like the need for a firecracker,
You dirty dog.
because of this guy talking about dick in the dirt.
Tell Ryan about how you drove here today. He was Pickle lives life on the edge, dude. It's bad.
Well, I had to get food on the way,
Mm.
so I had a Big Mac, and I was driving with my knees like this,
Yeah, wiping his mouth in the car.
and then I was like, what would go great with this Big Mac is a bowl. So I grabbed it.
God damn it, Pickle.
I thought that was
It's so dangerous.
I thought that was cool as hell, though. Did it in the
Right.
rain. In the rain.
You were driving with your knees,
yeah. Dom hates when I do
eating
that.
McDonald's, smoking pot. When will you grow up?
Oh my goodness.
If I could do the same thing, I would.
Yeah. Sounds like
not
jealousy.
me.
Hmm?
Not me, dude. I don't eat and drive.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't eat and drive?
Never, unless it's a
What?
beef jerky stick or a small candy.
Wow.
Man, I wish my life was.
I've had a bowl of
was as
cereal
busy
while
as-
driving.
I thought you have a busy ass life, Dom. How do you not eat and drive?
I wait until I'm parked.
And you just nail.
Yeah. I
Throw it
get
down.
3 bite McChicken.
That's pretty good.
What's the craziest thing you've eaten while driving?
Your mom?
Damn. Damn. The old Miss Waddington special, dude. Damn, dude. Fuck.
Motherfucker. Hey, you know what? She needs it. She needs it.
Are you
Thanks,
driving a
Pickle.
Tesla, dude?
Yeah.
You feel the vision, dude.
I had to use my knees again.
Just imagine you just power bomb style. You know Ryan's mom, dude.
I was like, take the wheel.
Oh, dude. You ever see those pornos online where it's the girl having sex in the Tesla?
Oh, no, that sounds
like, in
cool.
a Tesla while it's like driving.
You
I hope my
going on
phone's
the
listening.
interstate.
That way I
That's
get it recommended
crazy.
now.
Yeah, dude. The guy's just like, get over there. Oh, yeah, lane change. Yeah. It's great.
I saw this one girl who like didn't have a spine, so she could like bend enough to put her puss in her mouth.
That's crazy.
Those
dude.
aren't real.
That's
Then she
not.
got banged.
That, there's
Yeah.
no
Those
way.
aren't real.
She got
No,
banged
that
after
can be real.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Oh, contortionists.
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like the circus life isn't too hot. You know,
Yeah. It's like the modern day gypsy, right?
the carny.
Or like the circus act, like you were saying.
I feel like the contortionist lives a sad life.
Not that day.
How fun is stretching?
She was
You can
having
only
a good
stretch
day.
so much. She was having a good day.
She was
dude.
happy as fuck.
What if she had a headache, bro?
I don't think she was getting paid. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The money makes up for it.
$250.
What, to bend backwards like that?
You would do that.
Nah.
What do you think?
400 at least.
Compared to like, so you put a video on Pornhub, you put a video on YouTube.
Wait, actually, what
Which
would
one you
I
get more
pay
money
for
per view?
That's hard. You don't know.
$350. No,
I bet
300.
Pornhub is
yeah.
paying more than YouTube per
300.
view.
I like the ones where it opens
You can
up.
really fuck yourself up doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's like life threatening, you know. So it's like walking a tightrope, you know.
And the hook brings you back.
It's risky. It's like changing one of those guys that change those light bulbs at the top of the cell phone towers, man. You know how much they get paid to do that shit?
Not much.
It's like 40 grand. They do it 3 times a year.
I know the guy who doesn't. See, he doesn't make that much.
Yeah.
What?
I know a guy who climbs up the towers to change the radios out for the Wi-Fi.
Oh no,
It's maybe like $200 for the day, but you're climbing for like 6 hours. It's like
that's crazy. How high? How high off the ground does he go?
Oh, probably like 2,000.
I thought they
Hundreds
pay
of
you
feet.
like crazy
Hundreds of
fucking because of like the danger.
not really.
The
What
danger.
about underwater welding? That's dangerous.
Um,
You gotta be a scuba diver and a welder, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like on an oil rig too. Imagine the money you'd make.
Yeah.
Go on for like 2 months at a time. On and off.
And then you get
It's like
electrocuted.
3 months
randomly.
or something.
Then you arc out and die.
Yeah, probably.
You just,
Probably happens a lot. And
Mhm.
they just like brush it under the rug because like these tycoons and their oil companies and shit.
I don't
I
know,
wouldn't
man.
doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. That's not factual shit. That's just what I believe might happen.
all right,
Probably
that's our.
does.
That's what he believes.
I don't have any source. I don't have any sources on that. I want to say that.
I don't think a single underwater welder dies, dude.
You don't think any of them die?
Zero. None.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Dude, underwater using electricity.
If you get to that point in life, you can't die. You're too tough.
you just smoke a cigarette down there. Fuck it.
You'll simply survive, just like Dom Driscoll.
That's what I was thinking about getting. Like, I'm probably gonna get drafted again. Like the odds are high again. And still, same case. Going to the Navy to be a cook.
How old are you, Dom?
I'm 24.
Damn, yeah, you could get drafted.
It's prime draft age right now, dude.
No, actually, that's not prime draft age. Prime draft age is like 20, I think.
Oh, thank God, I'm second round.
Yeah. They want young and capable. Like you're getting older now, Dom. You're in your mid 20s.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Isn't it crazy that old guys?
I could flip burger on a.
It doesn't the draft end at like 25?
28.
28.
Yeah.
It's crazy that like really old guys who are about to die tell a bunch of young kids to go somewhere they've never been before to kill a bunch of people they never met, and we think it's okay. Isn't that crazy? Or am I
That's just a tale of the old time.
Listen
Man.
too much to System of
Oh,
a
it's
Down.
okay. It's okay. I'm mentally disturbed. I can't be drafted.
The System of a Down song. He's like, why do they always send the poor?
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know, man. I'm down.
It's never the
I'll get
rich
drafted.
guys' sons that are going to war.
If I get drafted and come back, you know how cool it would be to have that as a credit?
What? That's the only reason you would do it for?
Yeah, the credit, dude. Yeah. Maybe like a couple $100 a month.
Good credit and a couple $100 a month.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, you'd have a lot more to talk to.
Dude, no,
talk
I
about
do.
with
I do
doing
it for like
that.
the health insurance benefits.
Oh, I didn't
like
even think about the health insurance.
and like the loans and the tax benefits and shit. The loans you can get, dude, low interest.
Dude, when am I going to get drafted, bro? I need this.
You know what, guys? We should join the military. We should just go. I'll go on a ship.
Yeah.
They won't let me.
Let's
You
be
know
both-
what?
let's be both
If
guys.
Lenny dies in the next, how much longer do I? In the next 2 years,
Yeah.
can you join the military after 28?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad did it at 32.
Okay. When Lenny dies, I'll join the military with you, Dom.
No, I'm not. No, I'm only going if there's like a war. I don't want to pull Brett Matthews, shout out Brett Matthews, and just sit in a submarine and do nothing.
Never mind.
You know.
Also, I don't want to depend on Lenny
busy.
dying.
I want to be busy if I get.
But like, when Lenny dies, I'll have nothing to live for. So like, that's
Marine,
why.
dude, just be a grunt in the Marines.
That's why.
Get jacked as hell, cardio through the roof.
Ugh.
Come back and have a reason to smoke pot. You know what I mean? Be good.
Trying to tell me I have no reason to smoke pot, right? Yeah, you're right. I have no reason to smoke pot.
The voices.
I think we should go break for a.
No, Pickle. No.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, this guy, Pickle, you actually might have a problem. Because the second we mention marijuana, you start craving.
I don't have a
You
problem.
get cravings.
Unless being cool is a problem.
And
No one ever told Henry Winkler he had a problem.
Do you want to get
elbow in that
do you
jukebox?
want to hit the Benjamin?
No,
Hold you over a little
I
bit?
don't fuck with that.
I'll hit
Exactly.
the Benjamin.
You don't want none of that, Ricky Bobby.
I didn't get that from the dispensary, by the way.
No, it's popcorn lung.
Where'd you find it from? Pickle's Pop.
Yeah, that's Pickle's pen. By the way, it's not mine.
Oh no, we're gonna have to cut all this out now.
No, it's nicotine.
You guys are putting, chemicals in your body. What kind of crazy stuff have you guys been thinking about this week?
I bought this from a corner store. It's something I can legally share.
I thought about how
I think a lot of
Kanye West-
Balatro.
What?
You ever hear of Balatro?
No, I don't know what that is.
So you know what to do with video games, Pickle. I can tell.
I love video games.
You ever heard of Balatro? Second.
Not the same way you love. You love video games because they test you. I love them because they give it up easy.
No, this is a lot about your character. I
How?
like the test. I like the pain. I like the struggle.
I love a slut of a video game. I love one that just like, ooh, play me, daddy.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah.
It's how, you want to be a. What's another? All the Assassin's Creed games.
I'm gonna put them on easy.
Really?
I'm just gonna walk through, just
Explore. You're on Explorer difficulty.
like.
Yeah, dude. That's why when you get in your car, you drive with your knees and you dig because you're living life on easy mode.
It's on easy mode.
Yeah.
That's the way I like.
Going home for my insurance job.
Life doesn't have to be hard. Everyone makes life hard. But
32.
yeah, I'm getting up there.
And the hood brings you back.
I'm so excited to see Pickle when he's in his 50s.
You'll be the same guy.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
I know it's gonna be the same dude.
I don't change for shit, dude.
You're gonna be like 70. 70s when you start graying. You're gonna be
If I ever get a girl pregnant, that's what I'm gonna have to like become Tom Nutty.
just the hardest working guy.
Yeah, just a hardworking, straight face.
When's your birthday,
Still cracking
Pickle?
joke. October.
October, okay.
You're
And
Scorpio.
you're currently 32.
No, Libras.
You're a Libra?
Yeah. Yep.
You weighing out the
are 7 years older than me. Okay, that's fair.
It's crazy.
What was it like? What's it like being a guy? You do weigh out options all the time since you're a Libra?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time I'm thinking about like, should I smoke a joint or shouldn't I? No, I'm kidding. No. I don't like that stuff. The horoscopes. I don't really look into it too much. I was reading it for a while and I was like, this is just so fucking basic that it could apply to anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's like the psychics. They just say, did you have a dead family member? They're talking to me. Did their name start with a TRSUV? Of course. Yeah, it was Vincent. Of course it was Vincent.
No, but he drove a Toyota. But I was thinking, so you're telling me that like, even though you're telling me that I'm like soft on the inside and hard on the outside, it's not because I'm a Cancer, it's just because that's how I am as a person.
You can choose to identify yourself with that if you want. You can find likenesses in your life. Anybody can to relate to what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so generalized.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so it's all up in here, man. Whatever you want to perceive yourself as. I perceive myself as a cool dude. It's working out pretty good for me.
And that's why Mexicans love you.
They love me.
Yeah, dude. This guy, the Mexican people, dude. It's
Hispanic
crazy.
women,
Yeah.
dude, they want to marry me. They want to take me home. That's it. Take me home to meet Poppy.
Might as well. I think it's time.
I had a nice little Mexican lady down in Texas, and we were doing great. But then when I went to school in Florida, she had a black baby, and I was like, I got off the wagon. I was drinking again, started doing
dude.
opioids and shit.
Nah,
and then,
dude.
Yeah,
That'll do it to you.
downhill.
Yeah, dude.
I had a plan.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Dude.
Ryan doesn't know about this backstory.
That was a big time
Holy
viral.
shit! You got cucked and baby pilled. Like,
No, well, she waited a month till after I left because it was 10 months after I left. That she was on
Pickle
Facebook
got black
with a
baby
black
pilled,
baby.
dude.
Did it look like you and his wife?
The love of his life, black baby.
Did it look like you and all?
Does that look like
Only in the dick.
Baby looks
Only in the dick.
Wait, are you sure it was a black baby, or was it just because she was dark skinned, or was she darker skinned?
I don't think it was Pickles.
I'm certain.
It's not Pickles' kid.
I'm certain. Because
That would be crazy if it was. Dude.
she was friends with my stepsister at the time, and she told me that she went on a trip with one of her coworkers. Right?
So you got cocked by a black guy.
Well, I was in Florida, so I started doing.
No,
Wait,
it wasn't cucked.
No,
Wait, were you guys still together when this happened?
I thought so.
90s long distance is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Early 2000s long distance.
That's
No,
a
this
bummer,
was only like
dude.
5 years ago or something.
Oh shit!
I don't know, maybe like 6 years ago.
Oh,
This
fuck.
was 6 years ago.
Well, maybe
Damn.
like 7 or I don't know.
Damn,
Within the
dude.
last decade, though.
Damn, dude. So you were doing like
Everything
puppy
went
dog.
downhill. I was
the puppy
doing-
So
dog
you
girls?
just
I was doing real
within the
good.
past 5 years got clean.
Oh, don't worry about all that. I was doing real good before she pulled
I mean,
the
like,
rug
good
out
for
from
you,
under me.
Pickle. I'm glad that you're.
Dude, I went to Florida.
You seem like
I
you've
went
been
to-
so well put together for a long time. Okay, anyways.
Thanks, buddy. I went to
That's
Florida.
wrong.
And
That's all-
You've been
that's all I'm
judging
saying.
him for.
I haven't been judging him. Dude, I haven't been judging him. What the fuck?
Did you also
I mean,
know that
for maybe
Pickle-
like the weed, but like, hey, now I understand.
Did you know that if we're ever stranded in an area with Pickle, we need to survive? Pickle can go fix a boat.
I can fix a boat. I can start a
Yeah,
fire.
like,
Yeah.
you're
I can
super
get
well
I
adjusted.
can get a generator started. I can do.
Pickle knows
I'm
how
proud
to
of
fix
you,
boats
dude.
and shit,
Like,
dude.
For real, I'm proud of you. Like, look how jacked he is too. Like,
Yeah.
he's, you know.
You gotta be prepared.
Pickle is just. I watched this guy bench 175 like crunch.
If you stay
Insane,
ready, you don't have to get ready.
You like lift your own body weight. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Many times, multiple times.
Yeah. I witnessed this.
Yeah.
It was cool.
But anyway, I
We
was
high fived after, like really cool. It was
yeah, it was a solid.
Good 80s
nice.
movie.
Dude, I was like, damn, dude, that's 175 pounds. We did that multiple times.
Whenever we clapped, everyone around us stopped.
Yeah,
they were
dude.
like,
Yeah, dude. And then this one girl on the treadmill like looked at us for 1 second, dude. It was crazy.
Oh, dude, that's hot.
Yeah, dude.
remember that one girl? She was the only other girl in the room with the mirrors when we took our shirts off and started
Yeah.
flexing.
Yeah. You're like, Dom, I don't want to take my shirt off. And I was like, dude, shirtless mirror time is very important to the body.
And the girl doing yoga acted like we weren't there. weren't talking about it at all.
That's because I'm always in there shirtless and looking at myself.
She
You know
did
what I mean?
leave shortly after the shirts
It's
came off.
been a lot of time
Is that crunch? You can just be shirtless
in the mirror
outside of the
room.
locker room.
In the mirror room.
It's in the mirror room.
Just a bunch of mirrors and stretching equipment.
Crunch mechanics experience is where you.
Yeah, dude.
That's so-
Nothing
Crunchy
better than
goodness.
just getting a pump and looking at yourself for like 10 minutes.
Did you ever catch like a muscle babe flexing in there with no shirt, titties out?
No. Well,
Oh man,
not like no.
that's the start
Like,
of a
not
porno. You know
Not
what I
that
mean?
shirtless. And it is the start of many pornos, probably.
That would be a good porno. I would.
Sometimes I'll go in there and I'll get mobbed. I'll go in there trying to look cool shirtless, and then that guy who's just absolutely on steroids comes next to me, dude. Just
He's like, it's mom your time now.
It's like, oh, you do this too?
Yeah,
I've been doing this since you were young. I've been doing this since you were a sperm in your daddy's nut.
Shit, what time is it?
This is how I got your mom.
Guys, I gotta go do the warning. It's 15 minutes.
It's just us. Who you gonna warn?
I think
Liam?
Go down there. We don't know who's
Yeah, I
here.
think fucking
All right.
Brandon's here.
We'll go loose. We'll sit loose.
Yeah.
No, it's Joe's probably not here.
We
Yeah.
could maybe
That's Joe.
we could pause it, and take care of some business outside.
We can just bring the phone with us.
No, because then we're gonna have to cut it out.
Fucking,
You know what I mean?
fucking addict, Pickle.
Let's do 10 more minutes, and then we can take care of your addictions.
All right.
10 more minutes. Don't pause it.
The timer has started in my head.
The timer started in your head?
Yeah.
All right, back to what we were talking about.
So yeah, I went to Florida. Wait, did I tell you guys this already? I don't know.
The Florida stuff.
Yeah.
You told us about that.
Well,
But then we started talking about
yeah, I mean,
like being jacked and stuff. But go back to talking about Florida.
the Florida story was crazy because I was doing real good. I bought a 10-speed bike. I flew out there, had like $1,000, and the rent was like $600 a month.
Oh,
You know, so I had like 1 month, 30 days to find a job so that I can make rent the next month, and some $400 to like buy food and
Survive.
such. Yeah,
but this is like what this is like what 2015.
maybe like because like man, maybe like 2016 or 17, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Pretty sure Trump was president.
That's like right when Trump was president. Yeah.
Yeah. But I got out there and I started hitting the bricks. You know, I bought a 10-speed from Walmart.
Yeah.
And I was like going to the gym and riding a bike all throughout Orlando, working at Domino's. I was an assistant manager. Yeah, going to school.
Flipping pizza dough around.
You should have seen me. I was in like a wife beater, looking like a young
Dude,
stud.
that's the Italian in
No
you.
hands riding that bike. I was I could
Wow.
fucking turn with no hands, just on my phone, you know what I mean? Just got my headphones going. I was a force to be reckoned with until that bitch had that black baby and I lost my shit. I started drinking again. You know, I was just vaping at that time.
Okay.
And I started drinking again, doing drugs like Adderall.
Dude,
And
why did the black baby make you
Coke
so
and-
mad?
because I liked that girl a lot, you know?
Well,
And
maybe
I wanted
like
to like get married and
maybe
stuff.
it was
you
like
know?
a completely flukish thing that you had no control over.
It was a fluke that she had a black baby a month after I left, or 10 months after I left.
No. I think like she didn't plan on getting pregnant and having a kid.
She cheated on me 30 days after.
Well, were you guys still together?
I thought
so. You were
so.
doing long distance on like Snapchat and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fuck,
but then like
dude.
6 months later, she got real distant because she was probably like starting to get pregnant. So I went,
Oh,
on
shit.
like Plenty of Fish and banged some chick in the butt while in my roommate's bed while he was on vacation.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, didn't even change the sheets.
You're psycho. You're a
Fuck that guy.
You're a psycho.
Fuck him, dude. He's a piece of shit.
That's probably one of the worst things you could.
Can you imagine that?
I would be.
You come
I
home
would,
from Christmas
I would
break
fight you if you. If
and there was cum and butt stuff on your fucking
Yeah,
bed.
I would. First, I wouldn't notice until like an hour. in. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. I would be like, "What the fuck?"
I don't
is
think he
that
ever
smell?
noticed. I don't think no one ever told him.
Oh shit, dude! I can't eat. One time I woke up. I can't even have
I
like.
should do this confessional show.
Yeah,
I should do that at the confessional
you should,
show.
yeah.
You think?
You should, yeah.
I will.
That's so fucking funny that you're like, I hate. I'm mad that my long distance Mexican girlfriend is pregnant, and I'm gonna go and find this random
Didn't know she was.
slam pig.
Yeah. This was after I found out that she had the baby. Like the whole time, I didn't know until she put a.
You just like
picture
you're
on
like, damn,
Facebook.
she's getting a little heavy, but
No, she wasn't posting nothing. Then, like 10 months after I left, she posts a picture on Facebook of her in the hospital with the baby in her hand, or maybe like her mom did. You know,
oof.
that's how I found out. Because my stepsister like texted me. She was like, "Did you see online what happened?" And I was like, "No, what happened?" She was like, "Are you and Sarah still together?" I was like, "I thought so." She was like, "You should look online."
Damn. So she didn't even like you didn't even like visit her in that time. You were just living in Florida.
Lived in. Yeah, I was going to school
So,
to be a boat mechanic.
Maybe she thought like
I was
you
gonna
guys
come
were
back
like,
and
maybe
people-
it was like a soft breakup, like a break or something. I wouldn't put hatred on the girl though.
No, I don't hate her. You know,
You know, it's just
I think
it was
she's a
shitty
terrible
situation.
person for what she did.
Yeah, she'd hit you with the old razzle dazzle.
She even tried like whenever I went back to Texas after I flunked out of school and went crazy. She went to the house and like tried to say sorry, and I was just like,
Well, that's nice.
"There's
of her.
nothing to say."
That's nice of her.
It was, yeah, it was. Nice
That's
of
a
her.
very mature thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for a break. That's 10 minutes.
That was fun. That was a good moment there.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I got
I
that
think
out.
it'd be cool if you like clipped that last